This is a review of the Yamaha RX-V373 AV receiver with natural sound. Here is the back panel of the RX-V373. We're going to take a close look at some of the inputs on the back here. This particular model features a total of 4 HDMI inputs and 1 HDMI output. As well, you can also connect a device using component cable. Here's your red, blue, and green, and that's going to be your AV1 input. AV1 is the label of this particular input. Now the audio for this component input is digital toslink. AV2 is also a component input with your red, blue, and green, and then a digital coaxial cable input. Now, if you're going to use the component video inputs on this particular unit, Yamaha has furnished one component video output. This is just the video output, the red, the blue, and the green. Either you would not have audio on your screen, or you would have to connect an alternate audio signal, which we're going to talk about in a moment. Now these inputs, AV3, AV4, and AV5, can be used for multiple purposes. For example, on AV3, it has a composite video input. Now composite video is a very low resolution input. You can connect a video source here, be it a gaming console or an old DVD player or something to that effect, but you can also connect a coaxial digital audio input right here. That's a 75 ohm coaxial cable with one RCA fitting that goes in right here. You have another option of connecting an additional device. Again, composite video input. This time it has a digital toslink audio input here. And lastly is AV5. Again, a composite video input, and then your white and red RCA analog audio inputs. Now this particular Yamaha unit does do some upscaling, but if you simply want to connect, they provide you an AV out, which is a composite video out, the low resolution out, and then the analog audio outputs right here. Now you can also connect just audio inputs here, for example a CD player or a gaming console that you want to listen to and experience in surround sound. You can use audio inputs 1 and audio inputs 2. And if you want to loop those audio signals out, whatever is playing through the surround sound receiver will loop out through this RCA audio output. So you could go into some sort of recording device or a separate amplifier for speakers in another room. Right here is part of the surround sound connectivity. This is the subwoofer output for the unit. Continuing with the surround sound speaker connections, you have your right rears and left rear speaker connection points here, and then you have your center channel speaker connection point here, and then you have your front right and front left speaker connections right here. Now this particular unit does support the 8 ohm fronts and 6 ohm fronts. Now looking up here in the box, you get a antenna. This is a threaded connector, but the antenna that comes with it just simply slips and presses into place right here. As well, they provide you an AM antenna, and then the power cord is all the way on the right hand side of the back panel. Now we're going to take a look at the front panel on the RX-V373. Number 1 is the power button. Number 2, when you set this unit up, after you've installed it, made all your connections, and you powered it up, you want to plug the microphone that Yamaha provides you into this and run through the setup so that the surround sound field can be automatically properly established based on your room size and acoustics. Now, number 3, You can't always see this when you're looking at the face of the receiver, but sometimes when you're incorporating an IR extender for a remote control or some other type of high-end remote control system, you need to know where the remote control window is located. And on this particular Yamaha, it's concealed behind the glass in this position right here. Number 4, this is just an information key, and it helps you select the information displayed on the front display. Number 5 is the memory key, and this registers FM and AM radio stations as preset stations. Now, number 6 are the preset keys. This helps you select a preset FM or AM radio station. Number 7, these are the FM and AM keys. This helps you switch between FM and AM. Number 8, these are the radio tuning keys. These help you select your favorite radio stations. So these 6 buttons up here work specifically to help you use, program, and navigate through your favorite radio stations. If you have headphones and want to use them, you plug them right in here. If you happen to make a lot of connections on the back of this particular receiver, for example, you're connecting a lot of devices. You might have your set-top box from your television provider. You might have a Blu-ray player. You might have a couple of gaming consoles. You might have a CD player. You might have some other external device. Well, those inputs have to be selected in order to hear them from the surround sound receiver. And these buttons here on the face allow you to switch between the various inputs that you have connected to the back of this unit. Now, this unit, of course, has tone control. It'll control the treble and the bass, and to get into those settings, you simply press this tone control button. Now, the program keys shown here on the face of the receiver, these allow you to select different types of sound fields based on what you're watching. For example, if you are watching a sports game, you probably wouldn't want to listen to that sports game in a surround sound field specific to movies. So you can adjust the sound field and the way the sound is reproduced through your speakers by selecting the program here. Now there's a USB port right here. You can connect USB storage devices that have audio on them, or you can connect something such as an iPod. Now additionally, right here are auxiliary input connectors, maybe a gaming station that you want to temporarily hook up. You can do that as well. Last but not least, this large knob, the bottom right, is your volume control. Here is a more descriptive look at the rear connection panel to this unit. You can pause this video and look at it a little more closely. Hey, if you found this video helpful, whether it was helpful in that it caused you to decide not to buy this particular unit, or whether it caused you to buy this particular unit, please subscribe to the channel. We put out a lot of how-to videos and other helpful information related to home electronics, and we do ask that you visit our website. We cover a lot of articles regarding many topics involved in home electronics. We appreciate your support. We hope you have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.